An idiot with a plan can beat a genius without a plan. Hi, my name is Jesse Corby. I am a consultant in the luxury and jewelry space, and I really like this quote because it just about sums up the work that I do with clients. We're in the business of strategy for brand and business, and by having a plan and by having the correct mental model, you too can beat people that have more resources than you, that have better relationships than you, that have more experience than you, and on paper should be the winners in the market. But if you have what I am going to teach you in this video, you have a shot. You have a chance because you're going to have the framework that allows you to make decisions better than these people. So what is that going to be? Well, in the next few minutes, I'm going to sum up brand and business development for a luxury or jewelry brand. And it comes down to 7 components that we can chunk down into various categories that are things that you already know and have heard of. You just probably haven't heard of this explained in this organized of a way. So what are these 7 components? Well, the first thing is going to be your brand prism. I'm going to do a high level view first, and we'll dig into these a little bit just to give you an idea of what your plan should be. So you have a brand prism, which is your brand identity. That's like the top layer. That's like the icing on the cake that everyone sees. But we need to have more than pretty images and pretty logos and pretty colors. We need to have a machine underneath this brand. So that's where the 5 pillars come in. That is going to be your product design. Of course, in jewelry, that's very important. That's how we communicate what the brand is in microcosm. We would need marketing because people don't actually need jewelry. We need to craft a story that's going to be emotional to them. We need sales and service because we need to put jewelry in their hands and make sure they keep the order and that they're happy with the order. That's where sales and service comes in. Operations, and especially production as it pertains to operations for a jewelry business. That's how the jewelry is made and how the machine operates that runs the business. And then the 5th pillar would be finance. How are we measuring the finances? So if you're counting with me, we're up to 6 areas. We have the brand at the top layer. We have product, marketing, sales and service, production and operations, and finance. And then what is the 7th? What's underneath that? In the age of e-commerce and artificial intelligence, that is going to be technology. Technology underpins every area of operations. That's how you get scale. That's how you get efficiency. And when we do all of our work on computers and communicate to one another with smartphones, it's the bedrock of which all of your activities are going to be resting on. So everything is happening on top of technology that is underpinning the overall strategy of the business and the operations that you're supposed to do. So let's recap. That is your brand identity at the top. That's what everyone sees. Then you've got your product, marketing, sales and service, production and operations, finance, all underpinned by technology. So if you understand that machine, you automatically have a more refined mental model than practically everybody in the market that you're competing with, unless they've seen this video. The only other people that are going to really understand what I'm saying are the people that are winning in every market segment, because you can't win without these 7 areas dialed in, right? So, how do you make yourself unique? Let's jump back up to that brand side of things. In a framework called the Brand Prism, we can get very, very specific about what kind of brand you have, who your customer is, what is the product being sold, and every discrete conversation that could be had from multiple perspectives of analyzing this brand can be viewed through 6 facets of what they call the Brand Prism. So we're hitting your rapid fire, but you're going to be super, super prepared after this video. So what are those 6 areas? Bear in mind, this is the top layer, so it has to do with how you're going to market. But those 6 areas are going to be the physique, that is like the colors, that's like Tiffany blue, or the typography, or the various architectural influences of your retail environment. Anything that's physical is going to be physique. Then we've got personality. What is the brand voice? Surely you've heard of brand voice before. Is the brand playful, or is it a serious advisor, and so on? We've got culture. That's like when people talk about the Patriots way in New England, like a winning team, or you could think of the team culture of the New York Yankees being a culture of winning. Culture is the internal emotional energy of your business. It's your values. It's why you do what you do. Next, we have got self-image. This is like with Air Jordan, when people wanted to be like Mike. Self-image is how the customer sees themselves when they interact with this brand, right? Then we've got reflection. It's how is the brand reflecting back to the customer this image of who they want to be. So those things go hand in hand. This is like Nike really, really taking into account what the Air Jordan ad should be like in order to make the customer want to be like Mike. And of course, in the luxury space, we do this with everything. We make people want to be part of an affluent lifestyle. And then finally, the 6th part of the Brand Prism is relationship. How is your relationship with the customer being defined? Are you their family? That's something we say in the jewelry space. Are you more of a trusted partner? Are you a gatekeeper of sorts to their access to this affluent world? Those would all be relationship. So to recap everything, that is how you identify what this brand is going to be within the Brand Prism. That is your physique, your personality, your culture, the self-image of the customer, how you're reflecting back with reflection to the customer, and relationship. All of those things are how you define the top wrapper of this business that is operating as a machine with product design, marketing, sales and service, production and operations and finance, and then you're putting technology underneath that to make that work. Let's let this soak in for a second. If you're still with me, you've gotten more game in this video than you will get all year, because this is brand and business development in under 10 minutes. This is everything. This is everything that we teach one-to-one at Jewelers Advantage and in our various programs and offers that we've got. We've got AI to help you do this. It probably feels complicated, thinking, wow, okay, so at least I know everything I need to know, but that sounds like a lot. How am I going to get there? So this is where you should consider the potential of AI in your life and in your business. These 7 areas can come together very, very quickly and very, very effectively if you have the right plan. Because an idiot with a plan can beat a genius without a plan. So, I recommend that if this has caught your ear, and if you have a dream in your heart for building the brand of the future in the luxury or jewelry space, we do have some free stuff available at jewelersadvantage.com. Everything that I've just described in all of these mental models of brand and business development live in our AI at Jewelers Advantage, which is free. So if you're jewelry specific, I recommend that free AI model available at jewelersadvantage.com. If you're more on the end of manufacturing, we have a model called Bench Jeweler Pro, which will help your team manufacture jewelry products in alignment with the brand defined in the Brand Prism. If you are more of a luxury brand that is adding jewelry to the mix, that can be very complicated, but everything that I just described will help you. And then we also have a model called Luxury Maestro, which is the executive suite of a luxury brand in your pocket at all times. That's your CEO, your CTO, your CFO, your COO. All in your hand with Luxury Maestro for free. And then we have a very special model called the Alchemist, which helps you visualize success and program your mind to go achieve this dream if you have it, if you're still with me. All of that's free at jewelersadvantage.com. Hope you got something out of this video. Again, if you're trying to remember this, take down the notes. You've got the Brand Prism at the top. You've got the 5 pillars of the business. That's product, marketing, sales, operations, and finance. And then you've got technology underpinning it. That is all you will ever need. Everything that you will ever learn building a brand and business in the luxury and jewelry space will fit in one of those containers. So let's do it. Let's make some dreams come true. My name is Jesse Corby. You can find me on Facebook in our private community, and you can also find these 4 free AI tools at jewelersadvantage.com. So thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Show a friend. We're breaking off a ton of free game to reset the luxury and jewelry space and give you a chance to be a part of it. So my name is Jesse Corby here at Jewelers Advantage, and we will see you in the next one.